Y'all already know how we rockin', man. It's your boy P.Weezy, man. 2 E's, 1 Z. Please don't ask me why. Hey, man, it's the day before the show. You already know we trained to go. You ain't got to be from Ben Hill to keep it real, man. I'm here with Solar Music Group. We got the whole squad. We got a few of the soldiers that's still in the field right now.
Absolutely.
So first of all, we want to everybody go ahead and introduce themselves.
Government name is Marvin Ruffin, known in the industry as Music Matisse. New CEO, partner with the legendary St. Charles Thurman at SMG Solar Music.
Go by the name of Art23, I'm a rap artist. Y'all can follow me on all social media at Art23. It's ARTXXIII.
Ladder, Philly most wanted, you already know, man. This Leaf, coming from the north side of Philly. You can follow me on Instagram at ladder_Leaf with 2 E's. You know, we up here in Atlanta holding it down on Ars Radio, man. What's poppin'?
Alright, well first of all, I appreciate y'all brothers for checking on in. You know, we got a huge night tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
So first of all, we'll speak on you, Marvin. You know, just being able to bring everybody together like you have. What role do you play and how did you arrange such a unique label?
A lot of hard work, man. A lot of sacrifice. It's been a labor of love. I love these guys. Got a lot of respect for their talent. I can be difficult on them at times, but it's only because I see who they are and what they can be. What we did at SMG, for people who are not familiar with St. Charles, with the label, he and I partnered up a couple of months back. We became full partners in the label that he ran for the past 30 plus years. During his tenure, he was very instrumental in the success, the early success as featured in the No Limit Chronicles, particularly in episode 2 of Master P, No Limit. He was also instrumental in E40 and his early success. And if you look back at it, those two guys still are relevant today. They've had 20, 25 plus years of success. So now where we are is, he's moving a little bit more to the background. So with me as the CEO who deals with daily operations, signings, marketing, promotion, we're in the process of relaunching SMG. Because the idea for it is to be, it was a label that was very prominent independently on the West Coast. But now what we want to do is diversify the lineup and not just aim for what it was known for. So we're starting out with the independent underground rap music. But as we move on and as we become more successful, more prominent as a label, we will be looking for R&B acts. We will be looking for pop acts. But in the meantime, we're just going back to what the label was known for. So what we decided to do was we wanted to be one of the few companies that actually had acts from around the country. Art23 represents Brooklyn and Baltimore.
Right.
Ladder lets you know exactly where he's from, Philadelphia. After you're done talking to them, your main man, Ziggy Zigzag, Mr. Help Me, the Ars Radio, he's going to take a seat. He's from Mississippi. Like Pablo being with you to sit down with you this coming Tuesday, he's from the Bay Area, but he's also a Dayton family representative. And that's right, the legendary Dayton family.
Right.
He's a representative of theirs. He's originally from Flint, Michigan. So to me, when I started putting everything back together, the conversation I had with St. Charles was one of my favorite groups that I don't think really reached their full potential was G-Unit. What I loved about them was they were one of the few groups that actually had artists from across the country. So that was kind of the blueprint I looked at and said, with the relaunch of Solar, SMG Solar, let's look at it that way, because I don't want us to be a company that is pigeonholed to an extent. I want us to be able to have a diversified roster, but sell shows, sell music, sell product everywhere.
Right.
If I make money on the West Coast, you telling me that money ain't gonna spend on the East Coast? If I make money down South, I can't spend that money in the Midwest? Yes, I can. So why not have a roster that reflected that? So that's basically where we are right now. We're just in the middle of a transition to begin a relaunch, which I think is probably going to take at least 12 to 18 months to do it right, because we're doing it independently. Now, if a major wants to get involved, they're more than welcome to reach out to me, MUSIQ_MATISSE.
I know that's right.
On IG.
And bring the checkbook.
Yeah, please do. Let that come through the door before you do.
I know that's
Let us
right.
see that, and then you come on in behind it with the pen in your hand.
That's
So
real.
that's basically where we are. My personal experience in this game, I've been involved in music for over 25 years, but I pretty much always played the background.
Okay.
And just learned the business. I really never had an interest in being at the forefront.
Okay.
You know, I'm great with lyrics as far as being a writer. So anyone out there that wants to write R&B, looking for a lyricist, I can do that too, as long as the paperwork is right, as long as the check is right. Because we ain't doing nothing for free.
I know that's
This is business.
Right,
you
right.
know? So we're looking at a lot of different things that we can plug into now. We have a great distribution situation set up with our digital distributor, and that's something we can offer companies too. So if you're an independent artist or an independent company and you got a buzz going in your area, reach out to me, okay? Hit me on IG, MUSIQ_MATISSE. We can work it out, whatever needs to be worked out, but just make sure that you're on point with your business, your paperwork, your investment in yourself. You know, but right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 heaters on the roster.
So how did you go about choosing an artist, or like how did that come about? I mean,
different ways. Most of them, honestly though, Art was referred to me by Tracy Lee. I don't know if you may remember Tracy. He had a real big song out in the 90s. It was South University. His album is called Many Faces. His debut album featured Notorious B.I.G., featured Busta Rhymes.
okay.
He knew Art, so he knew how I worked. So that's how we came together.
Okay.
And it was a similar situation with Ladder Leaf, through a mutual friend that we knew in Philadelphia.
Okay.
You know, because I used to travel a lot. One of the things I used to do was edit a magazine, a bi-monthly magazine called True. So in that, I would have to come down here like twice a month. I'd have to go to LA once a month. Okay, so there's so many people that I've met just from marketing, promotion, street team work, a lot of the work I did behind the scenes, working with NBA Entertainment. For the 3 years I did that with their All-Star game. So it was just a lot of people that I met, and they ended up conversating with me, understanding what I wanted, what I was trying to build. So a lot of it was through reference. T-Rock, ironically, the legendary T-Rock, that was a whole different situation. That was literally me talking to God and saying I wanted an artist of a certain caliber who I wanted to get behind and actually wanted, you know, to be able to do something with. And lo and behold, this is no lie, I'm driving in my car and I heard that voice say, list all these other guys that have had some success you may want to work with. The one that calls you back, that's the one you need to deal with. I put 5 artists' names down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Within 2 hours, T-Rock contacted me.
Okay.
We had never spoke, had never had no interaction like that. We had indirect contact with each other throughout the years in the business. So that's how that went to work. So it's just a matter of things that were coming together over the past couple of months. This has been a dream for me. It's been something I've been working towards as far as sitting in this spot, running a label, and a label that had some type of prominence since I was about 14, 15 years old.
Okay, okay, and that's a great syllabus in the sense of like you just not off the porch. You know what I mean? You've watched from a guy who's already made it happen. You was involved in a situation that's legendary. So if you add all of those pieces of the game to the puzzle together, then you went into it already kind of knowing what you wanted, how you wanted to go about getting it, and then just finding the artist to facilitate the actual vision.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with you, Mr. Art.
Yo.
Now, I'm not good with Roman numerals. So what is that? Art what?
Yeah, it's Art XXIII. That's 23 in Roman numeral.
Okay, so what's up with that? I mean, like, you know, it's not every day that you have people that apply Roman numerals to their name. So is there any significance to that?
I just wanted to be unique. 23 is like a number to me because that's what my gang back home called each other since we was younger or whatever. So it represents like greatness. You think of Jordan, you think of LeBron, 23, you know what I mean? So, and then Art is just, it's actually an acronym. It's Articulate Rhymes and Thoughts. And my actual name is Arthur, so. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so for the people who may not be familiar with your music or maybe you as an artist, since we don't have music, try to give me a little bit about your style or what can the listeners expect once they go find you on the digital platforms within your music.
I mean, y'all gonna get a real lyricist. You know, my passion with the music is always lyricism, metaphors, but I also have integrated like the newer beats. You know what I mean? So I'm able to be lyrical on the newer beats, still have catchy hooks and all that, and then I also still got my, you know, my tracks where I'm gonna just talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. So, do you feel like, you know, coming from up north, that some of the southern sound, do you apply any of the southern sound or the beats? Or?
So it's crazy because I actually went to school down south for 3 years, So I kind of got acclimated to the sound of it, you know what I mean, and got more open to experimenting a lot. And I feel like now I got to the point where I'm versatile enough to be able to incorporate it all. So I'm creating like my own individual sound now because I'm able to combine it all together.
And that's good. I think, you know, one thing about music, it has evolved to where it's like a gumbo pot. So you can borrow from this and you can use this and incorporate it into making a whole complete project.
Yeah.
Do you have any songs that are out now?
First and foremost, y'all go get the new single. It's called Active. The video out on YouTube, and then the song is available everywhere, all streaming platforms. Y'all can check that. It's called Active.
Okay, okay.
Other than that, I dropped the album in 2018. It's called Art. I put a lot of dedication into that, so y'all make sure y'all go check that out as well. And I got a couple other singles y'all can check out while y'all at it.
And what, they could just Google your name and...
Yeah, Google my name. Anywhere you put my name, it's gonna come up.